everyone, it's Lynn from Content to Crafts. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm making a card using this gorgeous roll of sticker style stamps. So they just peel off the acetate backing and I'm going to pop these onto my card. Anyway, so what I'm starting with is a piece of white card. So I've just cut around the edge using my pink and shears to get the style of a postage stamp. Next, what I want to do is I've got a couple of ink pads, and this was the one I first thought I would use, but then I've got my Frosty Jade out there too, and I'm just going to test these. I don't know, I think this one might just be a little bit too blue for what I want to do, so it will probably be the jade. Yeah, I think I'll go with that one. I've got my little blending brush at the ready. Do you know what? I think I'm going to have to pop the lights on, so just one moment there. Okay, so taking my blending brush and I'm just going around there with the ink, and I just want to pop a light coat of the ink onto my card, and this will just take the starkness off of the white. I think that's going to do, just to, like I said, take the starkness of the white away. Okie dokie, so what stamps shall I choose? Right. Right. So I was looking for something that was quite large. However, I don't seem as if I have a larger one. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'll go with this pink one. But what I want to do, I know it's got sticky on the back, but I just want to pop a couple of little foam pads to the back, just to give this a little bit of height. Take my glue and I'd like to just pop that little bit of glue on there. And then I'm going to take my stamp and I'm just going to pop this there. And then I'm going to, what shall we choose? I want one this kind of shape. So will I go with that one? Yes, I think I will. I'm going to peel this one off and again pop a couple of foam pads onto the back, and then this one is just going to go to the bottom there like that. Now then, what I did with this one, I did lift it up and I put some more foam pads along the top edge. I just felt as if it was sort of going down at one side, and just as well I had the glue and I was able to lift the stamp up absolutely perfectly without any damage to the stamp or to the card. So that's my top tip: when you use foam pads, pop a little bit of glue and it gives you that little bit extra wiggle room. Like that there, you can see that hasn't quite stuck down there, so there's a good example. And then once you're happy, you can press it down. Then I've taken this little one and I just want to pop that there. Pop the foam pads on, my glue again. That one will just sit like so. So I'm finished with the stamps just now. Next, I've taken this lovely pansy from my pansy bookmark die and stamp set. Popped it into my stamping platform and I've just got my Frosty Jade and I'm going to stamp this, pop that like so, and give this a good press down. I'm just going to go over that again, give it a good press down, and hopefully that should be fine this time. Now I just want to pop the die over the top. I need to get this lined up. Yeah, that looks good to me. Pop there. Grab another piece of my low tack tape. Oops, that's just moved. Let me see. Ooh, about there, I think. Yeah, that like so. And then I'll pop off camera and run this through my die cutting machine. Just to save a little bit of time, I've taken my little pansy and I've coloured that in using my watercolour pencil. And then I've popped a couple of foam pads with my glue onto the back. And what I want to do is just pop this slightly over these two stamps and coming out from the bottom. So just a little bit of overhang there on the two stamps, like so. And then I've taken these lovely little Craft Addiction tags and sentiment dies, and I've taken, now which one did I use? This little one with the flower at the end, and then I took this little sentiment for you. I've cut that out from my green paper, and there it is. You can see the for you. And I'm going to take a little bit of glue and I'm just popping this to the bottom of the card. So I think the easiest way will be to pop a little bit of glue onto the stem of my flower, not too far up, like that. Bring my little sentiment there and pop that. Actually, I think I'll have a little bit of glue just to the bottom of the leaf, and then I will go there with that, straighten it up just a little bit. It's just going to spring back up there. That's the effect I'm after, like so. Okay, so I've now got my box of gems and I'm just going to add a few gems here and there on the card. Not very good with my left hand. There, that, and I'll just pop one in the centre. So I'm popping this lovely purple one just to make the flowers pop. The same on that one, like so. And then I'm undecided whether to go purple there or green. Shall we go with green? I'm going with the green, so I've just popped a little bit of glue there. And because I like, when I do my crafts and things and floristry, I like to have odd numbers. So if I count these out, I think I've got 8. So I might just pop another little one in this corner. So let me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I'm going with, now then, I'm undecided whether I want to go in the corner there or just at this side. I think I'm going there. Yeah, I'll just go in this corner, pop my little dab of glue, and then pop my gem just, whoops, in the corner like so. Okay, so this is the little topper, and this is the piece of mint green paper I was going to pop it onto. However, I decided to get a sheet of my glitter paper. Now this is the lovely non-shed glitter. And at first I thought I'll pop it like so and then onto my base card. But then I decided, how about I pop this first and then the little topper. So I've cut a piece of the glitter paper, and I just think popping that onto there just makes this all kind of pop. So I'm going to grab my glue, and I'm going to go with my glue around the edges of the little topper I've made, like so, and pop this onto the glitter card. Let me see. I think we need to be there. That looks good to me. Yeah, I'll just lift that up and straighten it around. Yeah, that looks perfect to me. And then I'm going to pop this to the piece of the mint green paper. Take my lovely topper and pop this on there. So next that was going to pop onto the white base card like so, but I just don't like as much border around the card. So what I've decided to do is take another piece of the green glitter card and pop some glue around the edge. Okay, so I've popped some glue around, and I'm just going to stick this onto my card. Then what I'll do is I'm going to stick this onto there. So let's make, oh, just as well I check that's round the wrong way. So instead of that going flat, I'm just going to take my foam pads and stick some foam pads onto the back of the card just to give it a little bit dimension, just enough. That's worked out brilliant. Pop those. I'll pop off camera and peel the backs off, and then I'll come back. Okay, foam pads are popped on, and also my little bits of glue, and all I want to do is just pop this onto my card like so. So yeah, there you go. There is my finished card today. I love the freshness of the card with the gorgeous mint green paper and the lovely green glitter paper, and then the little floral arrangement on the top of the cute little stamps. So yeah, so why not consider giving it a try? If you have stamps, there's a great idea how you can incorporate the stamps into your card making. And also, if you have stickers, you could change the stamps up and use stickers on there. Just a little idea of what you could do with these lovely stamps on a roll. So if you like what you see, would you consider giving me a thumbs up and leave me a comment? I would really love to hear from you. And yeah, that's it for today. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, would you please consider subscribing? I would be really, really grateful for this. And there we go. Thanks ever so much for joining me. I will be back very soon. In the meantime, happy crafting. Have a wonderful day. Take good care of yourselves and see you soon. Bye bye for now.